o'clock and we're trying to get out, but the traffic is jammed. I wish you'd run your car, then you could be...
Everybody's getting frustrated. Oh, they're going to get out and have a fight now.
You should bring your car, then you could be the head, the lead beeper. Beep.
So everybody's beeping to get out because they've had enough. Chaos. Thorpe Park chaos. People trying to get out and they can't. They're sending round and round in circles. And they're getting frustrated. And peeping, just going round and round and round and round. I'm not going to even try and get out. Now we are trying to find our way out of Thorpe Park. Let's see how long it takes. See how long it takes.
Consumers, but as Keith said there, and WH Smith also say actually only 184 shoppers had commented on its stores in the survey, because not all 10,000 commented on WH Smith, but within the survey 184 said that WH Smith was, and that was the most. Thank you, Jamie, who's emailed me an old advert from WH Smith. At these prices, TDK tapes sound good. Yes, cassette tapes. I do remember buying those. There's a personal cassette player here for £27.95.
I'm not stopping moving.
Do you see me in front?
No, my foot slipped. Really sorry. It's my fault.
Can you reverse it a little bit?
I'm just trying to.
A bit more. Bumper damage. Wing and bumper damage.
Okay, I'll give you my details.
Yeah.
No, it's okay, it's my fault, mate. It's
Okay.
absolutely okay.
Screaming out of the revolution.
But it's okay, you know. Last night was Inferno, I think. And one of my children was a guilty party.
Oh, I love a bit of Inferno. There's sticky
Follow the
floors are
discovery.
fabulous.
Oh yeah, but if it's just people in Inferno, I'll admit it. It's brilliant right now.
Well, listen, Free, it's lovely to chat with you, and yeah, hunker down for the storm that's on its way. We know the storm's on its way because Fee's dog Nancy is doing something. She knows when the storm's on the way because Nancy starts stirring. She's going crazy again, apparently. So we know the storm is on its way. Hugh in Plasto, thank you very much for your...
So it's Monday, the 11th of June, and Morethan's repairer is coming tomorrow morning to take the Land Rover Discovery Sport so I can get the bumper repaired, or rather replaced. This little bubble, courtesy of a trip to Thorpe Park. The only thing wrong with it is that, nothing else. So this is a quick check before they take the car, in case they bring it back with in a worse condition than they got it. So that's where it opens. Got to empty it. See, it opens fine, the boot. Inside, nothing here, just this little bit here where she drove into needs dealing with. Probably replace the whole bumper. This wing's fine. She did mark this wing, so I don't know if they're gonna replace the wing, this small section here. She did hit it there, look. It's a small bit here. So that's all that needs doing, just the bumper and maybe this section. Everything else is fine, everything works fine. The boot closes fine, the sensors work fine, which I'll show you. See? Nothing else wrong with the car. Underneath, so it looks like underneath. Hopefully they'll just replace the bumper, not bring it back in a worse state than what they've received it. Hopefully. This is the underneath of the Land Rover Discovery Sport. So this is the rest of the body. There's no dents or marks on the sides. Front. Wheels are fine, everything's fine. This side is fine. That's the only thing that's wrong with it, is the bumper. Mechanically it drives fine. All the sensors work. So we'll see how long it takes Morethan's repairer to replace the bumper. That's one thing. And secondly, that they don't bring it back in a worse condition than what they take it. And also we're going to see what they leave me with. You know, they're supposed to give a light car, similar car, automatic, large SUV. That's what they said. You get a similar car to the one that they collect. Hopefully it won't take more than a week to get the bumper done. It should be straightforward if they know what they're doing. Okay, so let's just have a look at the sensor to show that everything's working. Okay, let's turn the ignition on. Here we go. Now reverse camera. Yeah. Let's start the car, and it should start beeping when I put it into reverse. Yeah, that's the reverse sensors. Yeah. Everything is working fine. The reverse sensors, the reverse camera, is all working fine. So on the day before they collect, early in the morning on the 12th, everything's working fine, the car drives fine. It's just the bumper needs fixing. There's no marks on the bodywork, no dents. No dents anywhere. No dents on the bodywork. Only thing issue is this little bubble on the bumper, which obviously though the driver's insurance will pay for. This is their fault. And maybe they'll replace this panel, maybe, because she did scrape this a little bit. In fact, you can see a little mark There's a little mark there, so we'll see if they replaced the panel or not. See where she scrapes along, there's on the plastics marked, and at the bottom, look, you can see it. Sun, better from this angle, see? The little, you see that line going across? It's better on the plastic, barely visible, but especially from a distance, just looks like dirt. So they probably should replace this panel. We'll see what happens. See what to expect from Morethan car insurance, nationwide repairer. If they do a proper job or not. They should do. All they have to do is replace the bumper. Maybe they'll replace the panel, or no, I don't know. You can see it there at the bottom, look, it's scraped. We'll see. She hit this area. She hit this area here. Having a quick look at the roof as well. Make sure its current state on the 11th of June 2018. And the front, what about the inside? The bonnet. This is the inside. We'll put the seat up. Wheel arch. The boot. Dash cam, reverse dash cam that caught the footage, came in useful. Seats are fine, no rips anywhere. Yeah, let's make a note. No rips in the seats. Everything in the dash works fine, the car drives fine. There's the dash cam there. I'm probably going to unplug that. If you don't unplug it, I'm going to record what they've been up to while they're in my car, but he's probably going to unplug it. If they don't unplug it, then I'm going to have footage of what they get up to in my car. There's the sunroof. Yeah. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah. So again, nothing mechanically wrong, just that little section there, and it's cosmetic. Boot works fine, opens and closes without any issues. So let's see what they bring back when they take the car. Hopefully it'll come back in the same mechanical state it leaves, and with just the bumper repaired and possibly the wing. Oh, let's check the mileage. Let's see how much mileage they're going to do. Important check. So the current mileage is, come on, okay, the current mileage is 14,629. Fuel tank is 35% full, and it says 145 miles. So we'll see what they bring the car back in when they collect it tomorrow morning. It's now about 6:30 in the evening, so I'm not going to drive it. So Morethan's repairer nationwide is collecting a mileage of 14,629 with 36% tank, 145 miles estimated range. And we'll see how many miles they do now they bring it back. They're taking it to somewhere near Derby, that's I think around 50 miles away, so they're going to drive at least 100 miles. Drive it at least 150 there, 50 back.